What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another review. This time we're going to be taking a look at From Dusk Till Dawn 3, The Hangman's Daughter. This is a prequel to the entire From Dusk Till Dawn franchise. And unlike the second movie, which just bears the name of From Dusk Till Dawn and has no real story progression or just doesn't even fit in that cinematic universe, The Hangman's Daughter actually tries to connect itself to the From Dusk Till Dawn franchise. Now, does it do a good job? Yes and no. Let me get things I liked out of the way first. I thought Michael Parks as Ambrose Bierce and Marco Leonardi as Johnny Madrid, I thought as co-leads, they were fine in their roles. I think this movie needed those two actors in this thing, because if they weren't in it, this movie would not have been the same. It would have been a complete mess. But Parks and Leonardo really hold this thing together. So I commend those two. They did a good job for the material that they were given. You have Timur Morrison in this movie who plays the Hangman, and I liked his role in this movie. It's revealed that his daughter Esmeralda is actually Simpatico Pandemonium from the first movie. Simpatico was played by Salma Hayek in the first movie. So this movie ends up being the origin of how Simpatico came to be. We find out she's half human, half vampire. Her father was the Hangman, and her mother, Quintella, played by Sonia Braga, is her vampire mother. So we kind of get the origin of how Simpatico became Simpatico, which I'm fine with, because the actress they got to play Esmeralda looks like a young Salma Hayek. So I thought that was pretty cool for what it was. Danny Trejo returns as Razor Charlie from the first two movies, and of course Danny Trejo is Razor Charlie. You can't say anything bad about his character, the bartender. He's cool. I like it. I like the overall aesthetic of this movie. I like how it looks like a 1900s Western, Old West movie. So right off the bat, that aesthetic is cool with me, because I like the whole Western look. It makes everything feel more primal, not as safe. It gives it a more rugged, dirty, distinct look to it. And I know that From Dusk Till Dawn movies always had a Western type feel to it, but this one actually latches on to that concept of a Western by actually making it into an actual Western, which I thought was actually cool onto itself. So, yeah, I mean, this movie does got some good positives to it. It's got some good story beats to it. We get to the negatives. I think this movie has too many characters in it. We have this traveling Christian family with their own subplot, and they're not interesting at all. We have Orlando Jones in this movie, and he brings absolutely nothing to the table at all. He's completely and utterly useless, which is a shame, because I think Orlando Jones is actually quite a funny guy. But in this role that he's in doesn't do anything for the overall plot, so he's useless. I think Johnny Madrid's gang, none of them bring any sense of anything to the plot at all. They're just there as body count. There's this subplot between Johnny and this girl called Reese who's trying to join his gang, and you could have cut that out of the movie and it would have meant absolutely, you would have lost nothing. They don't really go anywhere with that, which if you're gonna bring the idea of this girl trying to be Johnny's apprentice, go with something with it, actually make it work. To me, I thought it was just there as filler, meant absolutely nothing in the long run. So yeah, like when I compared this to number 2, 3 is not a great movie, but it's a better movie than 2. Of course, that first movie towers over both these two with its looming shadow. But at least for 3, Rodriguez did come back to outline the story for it, which you can tell when you watch this movie. It has a Rodriguez-like feel to it. It actually almost tries to capture the spirit of that first movie, though it doesn't quite do it. But I respect it for trying to connect itself to that movie and actually trying to feel like it belongs in the series, while the second movie just ignored it to begin with and just bastardized the name of From Dusk Till Dawn, because Texas Blood Money is another piece of crap, unmemorable. But at least The Hangman's Daughter tries to be a quality From Dusk Till Dawn movie, though I think it fails in a lot of areas, but it also has a lot of good things to it. It's got good gore effects. It has solid cinematography. It looks great. The set design looks great. I thought the direction is overall solid. Nothing fantastic, but nothing bad. It's competently made. which is the best I can give it from a technical side. So yeah, those are my thoughts on From Dusk Till Dawn 3. Overall, I'm gonna give this one I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I like it much, much more than number 2. If I have to do a ranking, it's the first movie, the third movie, then the second movie. The third movie is a lot more fun, is much better story-wise, much better with its characters, though it has a lot of characters that you just don't need. The core focus of this movie should have been Esmeralda, the Hangman, Johnny, and Ambrose Bierce, with everyone else just not even involved in the story whatsoever. They should not have even been there. But yeah, those are my overall thoughts on From Dusk Till Dawn 3, The Hangman's Daughter. Like I said, solid 6 out of 10. I enjoy it. I think it's one of the better. It's the better sequel, as it tries to connect itself more to From Dusk Till Dawn, but also tries to be its own thing to begin with, and tries to fill in some holes here and there. So yeah, take it for what it is. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, those are my thoughts on From Dusk Till Dawn 3. Let me know yours in the comment sections down below. Also, if you want to see my reviews for the first and second From Dusk Till Dawn movies, I will provide links to those reviews in the description box as well. So, like this video and subscribe, and I'll check you back next time for more.